I'm at Palm Springs, California today at a home that once used to belong to the legendary Frank Sinatra. Now the chairman of the board, as he was known, was a man who loved his luxury and his bling. And in today's day and age, there aren't too many car makers that do luxury and bling better than Bentley. But the car I'm here to drive today has more in common with one of Sinatra's more famous songs, My Way. You see, usually when a car maker introduces a new variant, they spend a lot of time on the facelift, exterior and interior changes to the car. But in the case of the new Continental V8S Coupe and convertible, Bentley have made sure that the real and most important changes have happened under the skin. While the Bentley Continentals have always been arresting to look at, bright colors, obvious bling and low-slung styling, it's only if you notice the S on the badging that you'll look again at the slightly reworked front grille, new blacked out front splitter, side skirts and reworked rear diffuser. The 20-inch open-spoke design alloy wheels, blacked-out wing mirrors and distinctive red brake calipers are also unique to the V8S. The cabin also debuts a few new finishes and textures, but otherwise stays true to the V8's template. And that's a great place to maintain status quo. The V8 engine has been fettled with both power and torque outputs rising to a peak 521 brake horsepower at 6000 RPM and 69.34 kgm of torque at 1700 RPM. The 8-speed ZF quick-shift gearbox also holds on to gears longer to squeeze every bit of performance out of the engine. But the defining characteristic of the Bentley Continental V8S is what Bentley's engineers like to refer to as the torque plateau. Maximum torque is available from just 1700 RPM, and so maximum performance is available pretty much at your beck and call. All you need to do is turn in, come out of the corner, see the space in front of you and put your foot down. And the car literally explodes forward. But to really enjoy this engine, you need to have it in sport mode because along with the optional sport exhaust package, when you put your foot down, it sounds like this. Glorious, isn't it? Bentley claims a 0 to 100 time of 4.5 seconds and an electronically limited top speed of 308 km an hour. But what is really remarkable is what Bentley's engineers have done to the driving experience. You see, it's the changes to the suspension that have really transformed and taken the Continental V8S a step ahead of the stock Continental. The spring rates of both the front and rear suspension have been stiffened considerably. The rear anti-roll bar is stiffer by 54% to cut down on body roll even further and improve turn-in. And that really is the most remarkable thing about the Continental V8S. For a car of this size and not insignificant weight, it turns in remarkably easily and inspires just so much confidence that you sometimes forget you're driving a car of this size. And that's saying something. The Continental though is ultimately a grand tourer, and quite rightly, the ride quality takes center stage. Despite the sportier suspension, the ride is still exceptional in comfort mode and surprisingly supple in sport mode too. The remarkable thing about the Continental V8S is just how Bentley have managed to transform the driving dynamics of this package while not falling prey to the temptation of making a lot of unnecessary changes to the styling and the interiors. This car, especially in its coupe form, now drives and feels like the 521 brake horsepower from the V8 engine is not enough. And I think that is the biggest compliment I can give to Bentley's engineers. They've taken this car and they've made it a true driver's machine. And that's all you can ask for really, isn't it, from a car like that?